WWE 2K25 getting crazy, y'all. I've been telling y'all, man, we gonna get a lot of news, and this piece of news, it's a tough one. I don't know how true this may be, but this was sent to me by the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Shout out to him. Make sure to show him some love. This is about community creations, as you guys see in the title. Before we go on ahead and get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are enjoying the channel, I am giving away 2 copies of WWE 2K25, and that is your way of entry. Now, let's go on ahead and get back into the video. With that being said, it looks like here, like this is an article from Finn Partners, and it was from a Next Maker interviewing someone from 2K. And here it says, due to hardware limitations presented by Gen 8 consoles and many players' PCs, we decided to focus on developing the island experience for Gen 9 consoles, which would be Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, which also limits cross-gen sharing of community creations. We intend to explore the possibility of opening up the immersive world of the island to PC players in future iterations of WWE 2K. Oh boy, that's an interesting one, y'all. And I know y'all PC players was upset that the island wasn't part of the game on PC, and now we have news that community creations may not be part of the PC system neither. Now, for all that being said, probably community creations won't go anywhere. It could be possible that what they do is they limit community creations going from PC to Xbox and PlayStation. Maybe PC stays in their own world, which that's exactly what I see happening, to limit mods and things like that. I don't think it has as much to do with the island. I think it has more to do with the amount of mods and, data mining that happens with community creations where things get uploaded and whatnot. And I've even heard rumors that some of those mods, can hurt the game in a negative way. So that's one thing to definitely keep in mind, y'all. And this can change a lot of things. All those things that we had from What's the Status, I believe a lot of his uploads came from the PC. And we're talking about some other creators, Marty M. That's another guy who did crazy arenas and he uploaded from the PC as well. So this is definitely going to hurt community creations a lot. This is something that we use, as an everyday thing for those that play the game. So this could change forever. And obviously we see that the island is going to be current gen exclusive only. It makes you think, why PC didn't get it. PCs are more powerful than PlayStations, but not everybody has a PC more powerful than a PlayStation and an Xbox. But I get what y'all saying. You know what I mean? But I think that that's really what they're aiming for, because here it specifically mentioned that due to hardware limitations of other players' PCs, that's why they didn't develop the island on PC. And I'm pretty sure that the city on NBA 2K is not on PC. So honestly, we won't see the island for a while on the PC. And I know that there's a lot of PC gamers, including myself. I play on PC. I usually play on Xbox Series X, but PC is my secondary console. So that's one of the ones that it is kind of disappointing, especially for those that their outlet is creations and those that depend on their creations to update their games. A lot of the modded arenas and a lot of the arenas that had certain things that they weren't supposed to have were one of the best ones. That's really what it was, because there were things in there that wasn't unlocked in the actual game, but with the power and freedom of PC, you were allowed to do stuff like that. So I know that this is going to upset a lot of people. And again, these are a lot of rumors and speculations. We don't know nothing concrete yet, but this is as close as it gets, from an actual source. I felt like it was right to do a video on it and speak on this, because again, community creations is super important to the people out there. We love community creations, and obviously it's not going to go nowhere, but it makes you think, are they doing this because of the mods? And they kind of were like, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to let y'all eat this year. We're going to let y'all have this one. But next year, we're going to limit all of this, because this is a way to cut that funnel off. Cross-gen was something that I really think they wanted to do, and they finally got it done. And then when they saw what's happening between PC and the consoles, they were like, yeah, this was probably a bad idea. We just need to cut back down on this, which now Xbox and PlayStation, I'm sure they're going to have creations back and forth, but PC seems to be the one that's going to be, out of there. And that's with the island and everything else. It looks like they're going to keep PC with the last gen series of the game till they can go on ahead and currently just go and update everything, which I understand why. I see why they're doing things like this, but I also understand people's frustrations, because they are now paying for a game that's outdated on a hardware that, you know, some people have more hardware that's, you know, more advanced than a PlayStation and an Xbox Series X. So again, I get that part of it, but community creation is not fully being there for, you know, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation where we can all eat off each other. That's definitely going to be a shock to a lot of people, man. And I think that that's something that we need to be out there, you know, and look for and see what could potentially happen, you know, with WWE 2K25, because this is going to be a huge change to the game. One thing that we do need to consider is that community creations most likely cost 2K a lot of money as well with the MyFaction models. Now that's something that they started taking care of, you know, at the very middle of the series, because they noticed, they were like, hold on, these people are dropping very similar attires to what we're doing in MyFaction, which again is the smart thing to do. I was downloading them attires. I ain't gonna spend that money, you know, on these MyFaction models that doesn't even guarantee me what they're actually looking at. And I'll get into something a little bit later in this video about that. But again, this is something that could potentially slow down, you know, the community creation side, and then, you know, give them even more amp and more ability to charge more for some of these cards, because there is no longer that outlet from the PC side where they allow us to get certain things and certain models, you know, that look very similar to the MyFaction Persona cards. Like I downloaded a Scott Steiner community creations, and it looked literally the same exact way that the MyFaction one looked like. It was actually insane. It made me wonder, why are people spending money on MyFaction when you literally have it for free on community creations? And not saying that, you know, only PC creators are talented, because the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation people are extremely talented, bro. Like I love the community creations aspect of the game, but just to be real, you know, this is something as well that they may be looking at. Maybe it will benefit us to, you know, say it's about the island, but going ahead and remove it and make it not, you know, cross-gen with everybody else, simply because of the fact that we don't want to keep losing any money because of people doing stuff that they're not supposed to do on community creations, but consumers are obviously enjoying. I did see a rumor, you know, that by JustBryanMedia that basically talked about, you know, Persona cards being up for buyout, just you don't even have to gamble for them, which is something that they are looking to explore. I don't think it'll be WWE 2K25, but it will be something down the line. So that's definitely something else to consider that they are looking at, because at the end of the day, bro, I feel like that would be the best way to go. Even if they charge $5-10 for an attire, I understand that's a lot of money, but you don't have to buy every single one of them that you see. You can just get, you know, the ones that you want. At the end of the day, you're not forced to spend money on any of this stuff. So that's what I always tell people. It doesn't affect the way you play the game. It doesn't affect anything. This is just something that if you want to do, the ability is there for you to do. So that is something else that we are going to have to keep an eye out on, because I think that's definitely a report that could change the game, and something that we've been asking for a very, very long time in WWE 2K25. So I am looking forward to seeing if that's something that they can give us in 2K25. If not, it's something that they may consider for, you know, the next future games of the series. So just something to think about, something to, you know, eye out, you know, something that could potentially happen. But again, man, community creations, super important to the community. What could this mean? I don't know. Again, a lot of speculation and rumors. Hopefully we get somebody from the dev team over in the United States to give us, you know, an answer, a concrete answer, so we can know what's going on, because community creations, again, super important to the community, and something that I really want to know if we're going to have on PC or not, and if PC is going to be able to upload, and us Xbox players and PlayStation players will be able to get those same creations as well. Nonetheless, though, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.